Oh man, not again. Is this really still happening? Okay, listen. Building a YouTube channel takes a lot of work. I'm not even going to beat around the bush about it. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of dedication, a lot of research, and a lot of time. But there is something that I believe is hurting a lot of seasoned as well as new YouTubers. You have to pay close attention to this one thing, and the thing that may be hurting it is actually happening right in front of your face. That's right. Welcome, everyone. I'm the Educated Natural, and as I always say here on this channel, I will never, ever leave you uneducated. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. Welcome back to all of my OGs, the ones that's been rocking with us over the years. Thank you all for being here. Listen, if there's one thing I have learned over the years about YouTube, outside of it takes dedication, all the stuff I just said, is the fact that the simplest thing could actually be hurting you. Let's face it, every video we all drop, whether it's pre-recorded or live streamed, we actually, in the back of our minds, and some of us may be in the forefront of our minds, we all want that video to be the one. But I hate to be the bearer of bad news. But sometimes you can put your heart, soul, blood, sweat, and tears into your video just to have it flop. It has happened to all of us. I have seen some great videos. I mean, all the graphics and the beautiful animations and everything that make you go, ooh, ah, from the thumbnail to the content. It's slamming. It is great. It is stellar quality. But when I look at the views of that video, it can be quite shocking. Then on the other side of that coin, you will have a video that you just threw up. You didn't care how you looked at the video. You didn't care how your background looked in the video. You didn't care how many times you fumbled over your words. You just put the content out there, and that is the actual video that just takes over, right? It goes viral in certain cases. And you're like, what in the world? What am I doing wrong? Well, believe it or not, when you're making videos, especially, oh my goodness, especially doing your live streams, there's one thing you have to be aware of. And that one thing is audience retention. I didn't really pay much attention when I first started my channel years ago. But I'm telling you now, audience retention is a must. It literally can make or break your channel. So listen closely. If you are trying to build a channel, and let's say you're like me, you do it in two ways. You're either going to do it through live stream or you're going to do it through pre-recorded videos. If you are doing it through live stream, listen to me closely. I have noticed a trend. It's a very bad trend. Now, I know the people that's doing it are doing it from the kindness of their heart. They don't know it's a bad thing, but I'm here to help you and to educate you and to tell you it's a very bad thing. The thing that I'm referring to, and you host, you the YouTube channel runner, owner, etc., you need to pay close attention to this. When you go live, your goal, of course, like everybody, is to get as many people in the room as possible. And it's a great thing. But there are some things you need to do, like now, if you are going to be live streaming. Number one is when you're setting up your live stream, before you hit go live, you need to make sure you have selected your moderators. This is imperative. It's very important that you do not go live in this day and age without moderators. It could be 1, it could be 50, it can be 100. I don't care. You just need to make sure you have moderators. You need to make sure that you alert those that you have selected to be your moderators, your expectations in that seat. Because I have seen it time and time again. You get some people that are trigger happy. And when I say trigger happy, I'm referring to they'll quickly block people and they're hosting, so you don't know what's going on in the chat. That's what their job is for. And they're just blocking people left and right. And before you know it, people after your live stream are texting you or inboxing you saying, hey, why'd you block me for? I didn't do anything. I just put a smiley face up there. What's wrong with that? Trust me, educate your moderators as to what your expectations are as far as moderating your chat. Another thing, after you do that with your moderators and they have a clear understanding of what your expectations are, you then need to make sure that you, the host of the live stream, check your chat yourself every now and then. Here is why. Live streaming, I've always said it from day one, I'll say it again now. If there's anything that's going to go wrong, it's going to happen during a live stream. You can plan from point A to point Z. It's going to happen in the live stream. Something's going to go wrong. Your audio is going to go wonky. Your video may lose the live stream. You may get kicked out of your own live for no possible reason. Something's going to happen during your live stream. Nevertheless, it's important that you take a break, look down at your chat, check with your moderators, make sure everybody's good, everything's okay, and then get back to doing what you're doing. Please don't become so enamored in whatever it is you're doing that you forget to look at your chat. I can't tell you the number of times I've just been sitting in people's chat incognito. They don't even know I'm there. And I've seen bots, that BOTS word, those bots that come in there and take over a whole chat. Because number one, there's no moderators. Number two, all the moderators went to the bathroom at the same time. Like, I don't know what happened. All I know is that the person had moderators. They all were not active at the same time. And this bot came in there and just message all the way down their chat. And everybody is yelling, technically yelling, in the chat, typing, and they're saying, hey, you got a bot, get rid of the bot. So everybody's panicking. The bot is having a field day in this person's live. By the time the person caught it, people were wore out in the chat because the only people that can stop it technically are your moderators. So all the moderators seem to come back at the same time. And everybody's like, oh my goodness, what happened? We're so sorry. I had to go do this. I had to go do that. So everybody's apologizing, but it was too late. The bot won. Like, it literally won that moment in the chat because there was nobody there to stop them. So trust me, as a host of your live stream, check your chat. They could be telling you there's something wrong with your audio. You have a bot. You have lost connection. You don't know what's going on. So don't put the full weight of your live stream on your moderators. You as the host have to go back and check and see how your audience is doing. That's a key thing of keeping everybody engaged, making sure they stay in your chat and they don't go anywhere. They're watching and engaging and loving whatever it is you're presenting. Now, this leads me to my next thing, and this one is a doozy. If you have the pleasure and have taken the opportunity to go and enjoy someone else's live stream, do them and everyone else in the chat a favor. We all follow multiple people. Sometimes those multiple people have multiple live streams, and we all want to support them in the ways that we can. But what you're not going to do from this day forward, make a vow to yourself and to everybody that you follow and you view their live stream of. Make this vow. The vow is this: I will not let that host or the chat of their live stream know that someone else is live. I know you're doing it from the kindness of your heart, but when you type in that chat, that person XYZ is live during someone else's live that you're watching, what you're doing is killing. That's right. You are killing their audience retention. Let me make it clear for you. When you alert someone else's chat that someone else that they may be following is live, you're pulling their attention away from that person they're watching just like you to someone else. Now, let's say that someone else that you just gave them the alert about, let's say they're doing something more interesting than the person they're watching. You just took their attention away. That's retention. So guess what they're going to do? They're going to stop engaging in the chat with the current chat they were watching, and they're going to focus their attention on the other person. You just hurt that person. You helped the other person. Maybe that was your goal, to take someone else's audience away from them to someone else. As a host, as a live streamer that's been doing this for years, I always try to tell my moderators, and if I haven't, I'm telling you now. If you see that in any of my live videos, you hearing it from Kim, the educated natural. Every time they do that, delete the comment, because it's disrespectful, number one. And number two, just like that other live streamer, I'm trying to build my audience. And you're coming in being disruptive, pulling my audience to someone else. 9 times out of 10, the people in the chat, if they have their notifications on, and if they follow that other YouTuber, they know they're live. We don't need you to announce it to everybody in the chat. It's that other person's job, just like it's my job, just like it's your job as a live streamer, to build your audience. But it's not our job as people in the chat to pull that current person we're watching to someone else's channel. That's disrespectful. It's hard work to build an audience, especially during a live stream, especially if you're new to YouTube. It's hard enough to build your audience. And if you only have 5 people in there, the last thing you want is for someone to come in and say, hey, Becca's live. And now people may love Becca. People may be new to this person's channel. They say, oh my goodness, I didn't even get the notification. Becca's live, boop, now they're going to Becca. And that current person just lost their audience thanks to you. Kudos to you. So I would encourage anyone that live streams, tell their moderators, listen, someone posts about someone else's live stream. Delete that comment. You don't have to block them. You don't have to kick them out, but delete that comment. And sometimes as the host of that live stream, you're going to have to tell people point blank, period. Do not come in my live stream announcing somebody else being live. This is my audience who's trying to learn from me, whether we're doing something educational or something entertaining. This is my audience. They're here with me. Why you're pulling them to someone else? It's not fair, and it's very disrespectful. So if you're someone that loves to go in other people's lives to tell the audience that someone else is live, stop it. Make a vow to yourself, you're not going to do that no more. That is not your job. If you want to go over and watch Becca, then you take your little happy self over and watch Becca. But leave Stacy alone. Let Stacy do Stacy's live. But don't you dare come in Stacy's live, tell her about what Becca's doing. That's disrespectful. So I just wanted to kind of get that off my chest. Yes, that's one of my soapboxes. I had to kind of get that off my chest and let y'all know, if you really want to be successful here on YouTube, if you want to be respected in this vast venue, then make sure that when you go live, you as the host have set every perimeter in place to make your channel a success, to make that video a success, to make that live stream a success, and to be a place where your audience feels comfortable to grow with you, to laugh with you, to have fun with you. But never let your live stream chat be the reason why your audience retention tanks. Tell your moderators what your expectations are so that everybody's on one accord. And that way, if you do get someone in there and they're acting crazy, whether it's a bot or an actual person, and they're doing something that's dishonoring you as the host and as the live streamer and YouTuber, then make sure your moderators know what to do. Do not allow the people in your chat to hurt your audience retention. Because simple things like that, of just announcing someone else's live or whatever someone else is doing, where they just released a video or whatever, do not do it in someone else's live. You're hurting them, whether you realize it or not. And YouTube loves engagement. YouTube loves audience retention. And if you're pulling people out of their live streams, away from their pre-recorded videos, announcing what someone else is doing, you are hurting that host, that YouTuber. So do yourself and them a favor. If you know someone else is live, get the approval of that host to announce it. 9 times out of 10, if that host understands audience retention, they're probably going to tell you to keep it to yourself, because they're trying to keep their audience on their live, because they need that engagement. And it's hard to engage in a live when it's just you and everybody else is going to watch someone else. So I just wanted to tell you guys the importance of audience retention. YouTube loves it. The more people you're able to keep engaged doing your live and keeping the eyes on your videos, the better it is for you, the host of the live stream and channel creator. So I just wanted to let you guys know, make sure you're keeping an eye on your numbers when you're live and the views on your pre-recorded videos. It's going to tell you a lot. Watch your analytics. Realize who's saying what in your chat. Even if you have to go back and watch the replay as the host, keep your eyes open. Now, if you think this video was something, you have to check out my previous video when I talked to you about audience retention and about just keeping it 100% real. Let me tell you, I told y'all the unadulterated truth. You don't believe me? Check this out.